ka ng iba? Ano bang mula sa akin na meron sa kanya?
Nice.
Bakit
Do, girl.
nag-iba? Bakit nag-iba? Bakit nag-iba? Bakit may iba? Sabi mo sa akin di ka tulad ng iba, pero bakit hinayaan mo ako na mag-isa? Bakit nag-iba? Bakit nag-iba? Bakit nag-iba?
It's all like rubato,
Bakit
nearly.
may iba?
Very cool.
Bakit nag-iba?
Oh, well done. Nice.
Bakit may iba? Nasanay ka kasi na andyan lagi sa'yo.
Well done. I
Ang
like
dami
that.
ng binago kahit na anong gusto mo. Pagmamahal sa'yo ay lagi
Cool.
totoo. Kahit itanong mo pa sa nanay ko,
This is way more impressive. This is pretty nice. I'm impressed. Yeah, I told you, she's a competent singer.
Kahit walang tayo, di ka nakasama sa aking mga plano na tayo lilipat, di natin upad mga pangako. Bakit ba na pa ako? Wala na, I'll miss you.
Yes.
I'll kiss you.
You go, girl.
Mag-ingat ka, sana nag-ingat ka.
Kaibigan ko nga lang
Sana
yan.
na, sana nag-ingat ka.
Speak your shit, dog.
Bakit kita nakita na mayroon ka ng iba? Sabi mo sa akin di ka tulad ng iba. Bakit nag-iba? Bakit nag-iba? Bakit nag-iba? Bakit may iba? Sabi mo sa akin di ka tulad ng iba. Nandito na naman ako nagpapakatanga. Bakit nag-iba? Bakit nag-iba? Bakit nag-iba? Bakit nag-iba?
Bigyan mo ko ng tsansa para magpaliwanag. Di ako naghanap
Yeah,
ng
he's
iba.
great.
Sarili ko hinanap yung babaeng nakita
Great,
mo kasama
great. This is
ko.
good.
Kaibigan ko lang, mali ang nasa isip mo at nahiligan mo ang
It took me by surprise. Yeah, it took me by
Full marks.
surprise. It's nice.
Tandaan mo lang palagi na ako'y naririto. Nagbibiro lang ako, di ka kayang palitan. Wala silang
Yep.
panama sa iyo. Kahit patabihan, manginibabaw ganda mo, palabas at panloob. Huwag mo sanang husgahan pagmamahal kong totoo. Sabi sa usap-usapan,
Magmahal kong
babaero
totoo.
daw ako. Simula nung makilala ka, hindi na nagloko. Huwag sana dumating sa punto na iyong pagsisihan. Sinayang mo ang tulad ko na di lang panlandian. Huwag sana
He's pretty
dumating
pocket
sa
too. It's
punto
tough
na
to
iyong
rap into the
pagsisihan.
style of
Sinayang mo ang tulad ko
been
na
rapping for a
hindi
while.
panglandian.
Nakita na meron ka ng iba.
And she is chilling.
It's funny how actually this genre is actually really hard to play live
It is, yeah.
from musicians.
Bakit may iba? Sabi mo sa akin di ka tulad ng iba.
Like for drummers, this is very weird, especially with an electronic kit. For keys to try and be everything, like, cause actually ballsy arrangement to have that ping, ping.
Also, I think
Bing,
he's a very
bing.
forward in the mix.
Yeah, he's quite forward on the mix. The bass player, he's just chilling, but it's actually really hard to play this like super electronic and obviously studio music live. But I thought they all did a great job. This
I
is
like it.
well, I would have been happier to be exposed to this first
I agree.
and then see the studio version.
I think I think I
studio
really-
version undersells them, I think.
I agree. I actually feel the charm of the song better in this arrangement, in this live arrangement that I did on the studio version.
yeah.
I think a lot of her vocal personality comes through in that live rubato entrance.
Yep.
In comparison to what you get in the structure of the studio song.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, I don't know, in case you don't know, because I presume we're going to have very different crowds and stuff like that watching. Like, rubato just means that the singer is actually leading the party.
Leading the tempo in which everything is following.
And the you know, you get this in many genres. Ballads sometimes, intro for ballads do this. Jazz, very common in jazz. But that's literally all it means. It's a fancy term. It just means the singer goes first, basically, and she sets the tempo for the thing. And then the smart thing is like, because they had the presets of her vocals, even if she dragged, right? Like, let's say the tempo of was a bit faster for the actual song. Because you had the presets, they would put the drummer in tempo anyways, and then you'll stick to whatever the fuck that is.
Actually, there is a question that I wanted to bring forward though, because she was singing with the track, right, a -1, which had instruments already in, like the drums were in the track, the bass was in the track, and so was the keys, but they're playing on top of it too. to like fill out some of that sonic
I
space?
think so. I
Mga plano na tayo lilipat, di na tinupad mga pangako.
yeah. So I think there's definitely elements that are pre-recorded
Right.
in the minus
right,
one,
right.
like embellishments and things like that. But I
Okay.
think
Bakit ba na pa ako? Wala na, I'll miss you. Wala na nga, I'll kiss you. Mag-ingat ka, sana nag-ingat
those hits just didn't register on the Roland. I just
ka.
Kaibigan ko nga lang
Sana
yan.
nga, sana nag-ingat ka. Bakit kita
like the beep, 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 beep. That's the minus one.
Right.
meron ka ng iba? Sabi mo sa akin di ka
That's
tulad ng
obviously
iba. Bakit nag-iba?
so
Bakit
forward.
nag-iba? Bakit nag-iba? Bakit may iba? Sabi mo sa akin
But you see,
di ka
I
tulad
don't
ng
know
iba.
if it's like a delayed reaction or if it was the
I think it's just latency, mate.
Fair
But
enough, fair enough.
I think the minus one does